I love talking about the Warren Commission. I love talking about the Kennedy assassination as well. The reason I do is because I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated that our government could lie to us so blatantly, so obviously, for so long, and we do absolutely nothing about it. I think that's interesting in what is ostensibly a democracy. Sarcasm. Come on in. People say, Bill, quit talking about Kennedy, man. It was a long time ago. Just let it go. All right? It's a long time ago. Just forget it. I'm like, all right, then don't bring up Jesus to me. As long as we're talking shelf life here, you know.
I brought him to the attention of the Letterman show back in the mid-'80s, I suppose. He was still too far off the wall for the Tonight Show, which was the more mainstream show. And Late Night with David Letterman was sort of the crazy take-a-chance program. And he was well suited to that. I remember bringing them down, and Morty, the producers, and they would hear him and go, Bill, this is good, but can you change this? You'd go in these fits of rage. No, I can't. It's the essence of the bit. You know, we'd have these. I said, look, just get on TV. We just do it, and we go back and forth, back and forth. And then he went on to do, I guess, 11 or 12 Letterman appearances and was pretty, well, very successful.
Our next guest is a very intense and very funny young man who has been on this program a number of times, and he's back again tonight. He has his own HBO One Night Stand program, which premieres this Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Hicks. Bill.
We had heard of him, and he came on the show, and it did very well, as I recall, his first time. And that was great for us, because we're always looking for somebody to come on and just blow the roof off the place. And so we thought, this is great. We have a new guy here who has been very effective. And then, of course, you worry, well, can he do it again? You know, will the subsequent shot hold up? And over the years, and I don't know how long he was with us on the old show, but you know, he never disappointed.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
We always push the envelope by seeing, okay, just how much of a fuck you attitude can you have without going over the line on network television? And that was always the thrill of presenting him.
I can't quote you club owners or television executives by name, but I know that the nature of what Bill did was not universally applauded and accepted, because it did challenge the status quo and might upset certain political sensibilities in the audience and in the corporate structures.
When his stuff was taken off the air for Letterman, he wrote me a 32-page letter, handwritten, a sort of a cri de coeur. He couldn't understand the situation just because, you know, he was a free spirit. The whole point of it was a joke. These jokes had import, but it was the prescribing of his freedom which so offended him.
Well, our relationship with Bill Hicks came to kind of a peculiar ending, made all the more peculiar by the man's death. And I have personal regrets about how our relationship developed prior to his death. So it makes me doubly sad that he's now not around so that we can, I think, correct mistakes that were made on his behalf. So I feel a personal sense of regret regarding that.
And what it did also do was give him a more material for his belief, correct, in my view, that it was that television worked to control the society, to keep the culture credulous, to keep it from thinking, to enchant it, literally, to spellbind it. And his job, as he saw it, was to break the spell.
Go back to bed, America. Your government has figured out how it all transpired. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here's American Gladiators. Watch this. Shut up. Go back to bed, America. Here is American Gladiators. Here is 56 channels of it. watch these pituitary retards bang their fucking skulls together and congratulate you on living in the land of freedom. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.